Well, good afternoon, and you join me back on the banks of the amazing Horseshoe Lakes in Lechlade. Just finished work, so I thought I'd come down here for a couple of nights and see if we can bag a couple of fish. We've ended up in probably the most popular peg on the whole lake, Winter Point. So yeah, the pressure's on. Apparently it's been doing some fish, been speaking to a couple of members and stuff like that, and yeah, recently it's been doing some fish, so I haven't got any rods out yet, just got here, got the bivvy up and that lot. So yeah, hopefully we can nab a fish or two. Looks absolutely perfect for a bite as well. So we're going to get the leading rod out, find some spots. In all fairness, matey over in White Post, he's told me about a couple of spots that have been doing fish, so thank you very much for that. Always got to take local knowledge. I haven't really fished this place a lot, so local knowledge is key. And yeah, so we're going to get the leading rod out, try and find the spots that he was on about, and catch a couple of lovely horseshoe carp. So I'll speak to you in a bit when I've got some gear set up. Ta-da. Wow, good morning. Quiet night last night. It's about just coming up to 7 o'clock, I think. So maybe a bit later because it's quite light out now, but nothing happened last night. But to be fair, the right hand rod, I had to put that out in the dark last night because time was getting on after moving my bivvy and all my kit round to here. So, and I was spomming out in the dark and all, hence why you didn't get an update last night. Because to be fair, by the time I got all my spodding done and everything like that, I was knackered, so I went straight to bed. But yeah, up bright and early this morning, keeping an eye on the water, see what's going on. I have noticed some fish showing in the channel early this morning, so hopefully we get a bite from there. But there's a lot of birds over on the White Post spot, so apparently the fish follow the coots on here. So where there's coots, there's fish normally, so you never know, we might still get one. But yeah, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, get myself waked up a little bit, and keep my eyes on that water. See you in a bit. Well, we've got one. Yeah, it's not quite the 30, but 27.5 pound. Proper old gnarly fat horseshoe mirror. Very few scales on it, with a broken tail as well by the look of it, so a proper old gnarly thing. So we'll get her up and we'll show you. Oh, well, there she is. You'll have to excuse the camera quality because the sun is just poking through the trees and there's nowhere really to do any decent footage, but 27.5 pound, proper old gnarly warrior of a fish. Nice slate grey, very few scales. Caught on the ever faithful Neutrine from CR Baits and the Ghost Butterfly from PB Products. First fish on the PB, so absolutely buzzing. And first fish with the new rods as well. Oh, I tell you what, I know it's ugly, but I'm happy. Happy days. Mwah. Another absolutely stunning horseshoe carp. £23, proper scaly banger. Again, falling to the new treen rather from CR Baits, and the power curve hooks from PB Products and the Ghost Butterfly. Absolutely nailed in the bottom lip he was, just off centre, but that's not a problem. Them D-rigs are absolute amazing, especially with that Ghost Butterfly fluorocarbon and them power curve hooks. Once they go in, they are not coming out. Oh, buzzing. Second fish now. Hopefully there's some more, and we've still got a night to go. Come on. Right, I just want to quickly run you through the rig that I've been using so far. I caught me them two lovely fish. Excuse the phone. So, it is a fluorocarbon D-rig, really. There you go. Nice big D on the size 4 power curve hook there. With the Ghost Butterfly fluorocarbon. First time using it, and I've got to say I'm very impressed with it. Also first time using the power curves, and the fish I've hooked were not coming off. They were hooked right in the middle of the mouth. So yeah, buzzing. Just a little sinker there, and that all that does, in my opinion, that sinker sinks first and then the bait kicks away. And then a little PB Products anti-tangle sleeve there, and on the end that's been working for me. So that's an alternate hard hooker, which I like really hard, like marbles, and just a little pastel, little 12mm pastel on the top. Orange is working for me this time. Yeah, and that's the rig that's been doing the damage. So I've got one out there, and I've just tied another one, just ready for the next bite. We're also coupling that with Alpha Lead's 3.5 ounce dumpy distance lead in matte weedy silk colour. They're going out there no problem, the 3.5 ounce. Proper decent leads, the Alpha Lead's ones. So yeah, coupling that with the rig, and the leads are driving the hook home, and the hook is holding strong during the fight, so you can't really ask more than that. So yeah, that is the rig. So yeah, hopefully we can get a few more fish on the bank. Ta-da. Wow. First of all, I'll apologise about the light because it's the witching hour and we've had another bite, so happy days. But it's not a monster, but what a pearl of a fully scaled. Again, coming to the new treen from CR Baits with the power curves and the Ghost Butterfly from PB Products. Oh, what a minter. Lovely. Mwah. Well, good morning. Quiet night last night, which I half expected because I didn't get any bites the night before. Got my bites sort of like after 10 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, quiet night. But I have just seen fish starting to show in the channel, so there's fish there, so hopefully we can get a bite. But yeah, very, very quiet night last night. I've been starting to get a couple of liners this morning, which is telling me the fish are starting to move in. So yeah, one good thing, I got a good night's sleep, so happy days. But we could do with another bite or two, couldn't we? But yeah, we're going to keep our eyes peeled, keep our eyes on the water, whilst drinking a nice cup of coffee, and hopefully it won't be too long before we see you with a fish in my arms. Oh, fingers crossed for a 30-pounder. Yeah, that would be lovely. But yeah, nice and quiet last night, but we're hoping for something about 9-10 o'clock this morning. And like I said, I have seen fish start to show in the channel, so and I moved that rod yesterday, moved it over to the right, sort of like a rod length, and it did a bite within a couple of hours, that lovely fully scaled. So yeah, oh, another one's just shown over there, so directly behind the camera. So yeah, hopefully it won't be long before we get a bite. But I'm going to stop waffling anyway, because I'm just and again, oh, that's right on the spot, that is right on the spot. Right, hopefully I'm going to leave the camera set up, and if I do get a bite, I might be able to get a fight on camera. We'll see. Well, I've just done a quick recast on the channel rod at 17¼ wraps. I've been sat here watching the fish show right on the spot for the last hour, and I haven't had a bite, so just had to do a recast. Turns out it was fishing, you know, it's come back clean, not tangled, nothing like that, so it was fishing. But you know, just for my own peace of mind, I had to do a recast, because when you sit there and you see fish showing on the spot, it's flattening off. You know, the fish are feeding on the spot, and it's just not happening. So yeah, for my own peace of mind, I just put a fresh hook bait on. I wouldn't normally do a recast this time in the morning, you know. I normally try and leave them out till like midday, 1 o'clock. But when you've got fish showing on you and you're not getting a bite, you know, things start running through your mind, don't they? Like your rigs are tangled, or they're not sitting right, or something like that. So just a quick recast for my own peace of mind. Hopefully that'll bring about a bite. But there's fish here, fish in front of me. It's just trying to get them to get the nuts down and feed. But I just spoke to a mate of mine on the phone, Josh Boyce, who's just got here. He reckons yellow zigs. So if nothing happens for the next hour and a half and they continue to show, hour or so, I'll stick a 5-foot zig on yellow and see what happens, isn't it? Just trying to nick that next bite, that's all we're trying to do. So, but I'll come back to you if I get a bite. Well, quick update. Not long now, I've only got like an hour and a half to go before I go home. But I've been sat here watching, and the fish are just showing just past my spot. So what I've done is I've just put some more bait in, some fresh bait. Try and introduce a bit of attraction into the area with all that liquid cloud and that ultra nut bait syrup from CR Baits. That really gets it cloudy, and you know, just gets it all, like, as much attraction as I can on the spot. So I've only got an hour and a half to go, like I said, so I've got nothing to lose. You know, like I said earlier, we're just trying to get one bite at a time, and the fish are still there, but they're just showing just past me spot. So fingers crossed this gets us a bite. But like I said, I've got nothing to lose, so why not get it in there. Ta-da. Well, that is all the kit in the car. Unfortunately, this session has to come to an end. I wish I could do another couple of nights, but unfortunately I've got to go to work tomorrow, so yeah, that's the way it is. So all the kit's packed up. I want to say a massive thank you for watching. Hopefully you can find the time to subscribe and hit that like button, and just put a comment in the comment section. Just let me know if you want me to do anything different, you know. I'm doing this for you lot, so and because I love doing it. So if you want to see anything different, let me know, and hopefully I can get it done for you. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the bank again.